Dad, can you make a banger?
No, no, no. I pissed somebody off. Yeah. Can't stop me, man. Can't stop me, man. Yeah, we back in the game. We are back in the game. I send that energy back to the receiver. I mean, to the sender. I send that energy right back to the sender. Real talk. That's how we play that game. Stop playing with me. Yeah. We in the game, man. Stop playing. Chippendale Chad, TY38 alumni. Stop playing with us, man. They trying to stop us, man. Let me turn you down real quick. You had to come in with the music, guys. Hey, Chad. We might have to send your people up there, man, to find out what's happening, bro. We gonna keep that on the low, though, Chad. We gotta find out what's going on. I can't hear you, Chad. You have no sound, brother. We having all type of tech issues tonight, TY.
I see.
I don't know. Hey, but I send that back to the sender, though. You know that, right? I send that back to the sender.
Oh, you sent it back.
I send it right back, bro. We send that energy right back to him. We don't play them games, man. We don't play them games, man. We know what's up. We know what's up, bro. We know what's up. What you been up to, brother?
Working hard, man. Working hard, trying to get back on track with my blog. You know what I mean? But,
man, tell me about it, bro. We know you got a super lit channel. The same question I asked Chad, I'm asking you. He'll be back in the live in a few minutes. But so what inspires you to create your channel, and what do you feel like you do the best with your channel?
The best with my channel is the consistency. The lack of what I'm noticing is when I first started, the quality that I put into my editing. I used to go out there with 2-3 cameras. Now I'm like, but when I get home, it's like, man, I'm spending 2-3 hours editing. So it's like I kind of cut back, because I used to be out there with the GoPro, the Canon EOS R, the DJI Mavic drone, all getting trying to give the people the best content. And but then over time, it's like I spent so much time doing that and didn't see the results. But now seeing the results now, I feel as though I want to go back to giving the people that. So I'm just trying to rework the quality of it, because the consistency there. The people say they love that I drop videos every day. They love
every damn day. Grinding.
They want me to start dropping them back on Saturdays and Sundays, but I told them that's my days that they give me a break. But they said, please drop them on Sundays. So I'm starting dropping on Sundays. But I'm just trying to, and then I had to I took the advice from you when you was telling me take the other stuff off the channel, because I had the city nights on the channel, I had the Around Nashville, so it was throwing the algorithm off. So people would be like, hey man, I was looking to see a car cleaning video today, and you at a farmer's market. So I had to so I had created another channel where I just do all the Around Nashville stuff over there. So I'm just trying to give the people what they want, because I know people say algorithm, but I say we got to change that word algorithm and just say audience.
Yes. Yeah, and I kid you not, bro. Every day I see your videos come through the feed. Like I was telling Chad didn't know who you was at first, and I was telling him about you. I was like, man, if you ever need to know about any eateries in Nashville, anything like that, I said you gotta check out TY38. He was like, who is he? So So right. I went ahead, gave him the channel name. He subscribed. Man, and I kid you not, bro. You got a super lit channel. Go ahead and tell them where they can find you.
Well, y'all can find me at TY38 TV. That's on all platforms. But I took down the TikTok, but that's on everything. You know what I mean? So I'm just
they done with TikTok. That's out of there. That's out of there.
Yeah, they finished that up.
Yeah, that's out of there.
But so I heard Chad. So you do workout videos?
Yeah, boy.
I do. Yeah, workout videos, how-tos.
Okay.
And I'm doing gym, like right now, I just recently started doing gym reviews around like this area. And I'm going to start getting broader and broader, as I go through different gyms and review them.
Okay.
So I'm doing that as well, kind of just showing people maybe, most people have only been to the gym, like the gym that's closest to their house. and they might not know it's 15, 20 minutes or, down the road, or a gym that they never heard of, and then they look it up and they realize it might be, right down the road as well. And it might have something that they've been wanting this whole time, and their normal gym may not. You know what I mean? And nutrition, stuff like that. So yeah, a little bit of everything.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm definitely check you out because I'm in the process of trying to get myself into a better health.
Oh, don't tell him that.
I'm trying to get my guns bigger right now. Right now, I just got a little 22, man. I'm trying to knock it up. Trying to knock it up a little bit.
Pump it up, boy. Chad be out there like this, bro. He be out there like this, like Chad be like, he be like, hold on, wait, what's that pose? The mantis pose. He be like,
oh, yeah,
that boy be flexing, boy.
That's what's up.
Chad don't be playing, man.
I love the mantis pose. That's probably one of my favorite poses. It's such a classic.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
She got that juice. That's that juicy juice cup right there, boy.
It is. It's blood orange margarita.
Oh, I bet you those are good.
Very good.
Those are real. It has that sweet taste, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Okay.
Margarita not a margarita without that little bit of salty taste, though. You know what I mean?
It's got that too.
Yeah.
It's less sweet because I've added more tequila, but
We'll kick to
tequila.
Hey, see, Tennessee Goddess to be the one I trust to make drinks, man. She probably makes some super lit drinks too.
Usually it's Patron, but I think this is 1800.
That Patron is good. When I used to drink, oh man,
yeah,
Patron hit the spot.
Yeah, ice cold, and then you just don't even know it's liquor. It's just like, oh man, until you try to stand up.
Tequila is scary.
The what?
I say tequila is scary because that's the only drink you can. It don't really taste like liquor. Like gin tastes like rubbing alcohol, vodka harsh, cognac harsh.
Anything brown harsh to me, bro.
Man,
that
brown royal harsh
chills, man. That's what my uncles used to drink. Well, still drink, but yeah, that stuff will get you, bro.
Crown Royal is kind of sweet, and I use it when I'm baking.
Would you bake? Okay.
Now, yeah, that brown liquor I had you having like 10 babies too, boy. You be ready to bust everything. Crack it wide open, slap some cheese, boy.
I made a peach Crown Royal peach cobbler today.
Ooh.
Oh damn. Well, no. Hold up. Wait. Where is it at? We need to see it. We need evidence.
Oh, I've already boxed it up and put it in
come on, man. I want to see that. We got this.
And you know what? And I did not take a picture of it, and I did not take a picture of my chicken, green bean, and dressing casserole either.
Oh damn!
And normally I do because it was delicious. First time I've ever made this one.
That sounds good. That sounds really good.
It was. I did some chicken thighs, put them out there, and cooked them first and seasoned them really well till my ancestor said stop. And then put some fresh green beans on the bottom. And then laid out those chicken thighs. And then poured some nice homemade, now mind you, cream of chicken broth.
Ooh.
Cream of chicken. And then put some
T.Y., that's your shit. That's your shit, T.Y.
And some fried onions.
Sound good.
And some cheese. I was like, I'm a genius.
Okay, so I'm going to have, y'all need to talk. Tennessee Goddess. T.Y. Because Tennessee Goddess love to cook. She made great cakes. We see you out there in the streets, C&T Designs and Arms. We see you, brother. We appreciate you coming through. And matter of fact, before I even say that, I'm getting to that. Mr. Wiggins dropped something for, let's see, T.Y. He said it's T.Y. 38 for hire as an auto detailing company.
Yes, I am.
He's not playing.
If you're in the greater Nashville area, I definitely come to you. Take care of your car. We do from ceramic coating to basic cleaning to interior detailing, steam cleaning, engine cleaning, chrome cleaning. We do it all, and we mobile. So right now I'm in the process of trying to get a shop because I know once I get a shop, I know I can upscale my business. But until then, I've been in business for 10 years. I'm very reliable, consistent. So that's my superpower. Like I tell people, that's my superpower, being consistent, but my weakness is procrastination.
Okay. So that's what I was going to ask you. So you feel like procrastination is a big issue when it comes to, you building your channel. Well, procrastinating on what though?
Just like just
Life.
being more efficient, like getting to it faster than what I need to. Like if I was knowing I need to do something today,
Like
I'd be
sitting on
like,
content, like sitting on content.
nah. I'm just saying, just in life general, my superpower is consistency, but my weakness is just procrastination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
That's what's.
Procrastination is real.
Oh, it's
I
super.
used to be a procrastinator, and started realizing that's what causes a lot of my unhappiness. So I was like, all you have in this world is your word and your name.
Now that's
And
facts.
yeah,
yeah.
and if I can't keep my word to myself, I definitely can't keep it to anybody else.
That's facts.
So when I started speaking up for me and saying, "Hey, you said you were going to do this, get your ass up and do it." And things changed. When
Yeah.
they changed so quickly, then I was like trying to sit there like, why am I so content? Had no idea. And then it dawned on me that was it.
I'm in the same boat as what you're saying with procrastination. Like you need to do something, and then you're thinking about it for a while. The whole time you're not doing it when you could have been doing it, and then you get it's such a free feeling whenever you're not thinking about doing it and just doing it.
Exactly. It's relieving. It's less stress, and you're like, I should have done that a long time ago. And I was just talking to a friend of mine about it a couple of weeks ago, and he was like, "Yeah, I got everything done ahead of time, and I don't have to worry about it on Sunday nights anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's done." And I'm like, "Yeah." It was like, so now I don't know what to do. Make your list. What is the top priorities? Go down that list and work it.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I noticed that women are big Drizzy is in a damn house, y'all.
What's good?
He's all over.
He all over the house. He probably cooking something good too, ain't you, Dre?
Nah, Queen. She hooked up the fried chicken and mashed potatoes and corn and rolls and barbecue ribs.
Where's the green vegetables?
That sounds good.
Where's the green vegetables?
And she had some broccoli casserole stuff. I don't eat broccoli.
You don't eat green foods, Dre?
I eat green food. I said I don't eat broccoli.
Oh yeah, Dr. CB told us about broccoli a long time ago. Even I'll be tearing that shit up.
I'm the same way. I don't eat broccoli because I didn't know this for a while, but broccoli causes a lot of digestion issues.
Yes.
And
and
so
it's not a real vegetable.
Like the fitness world, they always think chicken, rice, broccoli, and they wonder why their stomach's all messed up, and it's because they're eating a lot of broccoli normally.
And it has a lot of calcium, which attacks the kidneys.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I eat more spinach than anything.
I probably need to get off the broccoli then.
Broccoli like the Taliban of vegetable.
You said what, Dre?
Broccoli is like the Taliban of vegetable.
I read something today that says that cauliflower is a ghost of broccoli. I was like,
the ghost of broccoli?
Yeah, because it's all whited out. It's ghost color.
Yes.
I seen that.
Lee's allergic to broccoli.
She is?
Yes. I remember Jason saying that when he got broccoli, that broccoli slaw that we had at the chef's market that day. And he was like, it was so good. She can't have it. I was like, well, don't kiss her. Like, hey, she's allergic to it. I mean, I'm allergic to chocolate.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too
right?
bad.
That's right.
That's too bad.
That's really rough.
I'm a rebel.
Chad said that's really rough.
Yeah. I'm a rebel. I eat just enough till I get to that brink, and then I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Wiggins, I'm gonna send. Oh, Ty, is it okay if I send your info over to Mr. Wiggins because he really want to work with you, bro?
Yeah, really. Tell him I'm down.
All right, I'm gonna send it over to you, Mr. Wiggins, when we get off the podcast, and I'll send you that information to Ty. But major dude, man, super major, Drizzy, man. Tell us a little bit about the channel, bro. Give us some struggles, bro. Some stuff that you had challenges while building the actual channel. You know what I mean?
I think my biggest struggle was like equipment.
Yeah, that's deep.
That's a big one.
That's a big one.
That is because me and Chad would just talk about that.
A lot of people don't realize, like, you can go out here and start a channel with your phone, and that's cool.
Yep.
But until you actually get like either the right phone, like an iPhone, like the newest model iPhones, or a
Yep.
high end Galaxy, or um something like that, you're gonna need a camera. And so that's why, I switched over to a whole DJI package, and man, that's the best decision I made. The
Yeah.
audio quality is a lot better. The video quality is fantastic. I mean,
I mean, basically, you got to invest in yourself. And that's why I really admired that recent video that you just dropped. Like, I really, really enjoyed that video where you were showing your tech bundle and everything that you had of, currently that you purchased to enhance the channel, which I thought was pretty amazing. And you went down the line, described the stuff, you actually described the features, you showed the product. I mean, I thought that was such a well thought out video because a lot of times when people get in the game, they don't understand that, yeah, like you said, you could start with a little phone and this and that and that and this, but over a period of time, you are going to run into issues. You're going to run out of fucking storage if you don't
That's me.
have enough. Yeah. If you don't have other sources of storage, external storage, or another phone, or a SD card, a specific type of SD card, because all
right.
SD cards are not created the same.
Nope.
It's so
That
much.
is a big thing right there,
It's a
bro. You
big
just
thing,
spoke on.
bro. It's a big thing, bro. And a lot of people don't know these small, intricate details can actually make or break you as a content creator. That's why a lot of people tap out because they run into a brick wall and then they don't know what to do afterwards. You feel me?
Right. Because the SD cards, I found that out like I bought some SanDisk SD cards
Yeah,
for my drone.
I get class 10.
I'll tell you what's
Yeah,
another big
so
deal
I bought
too.
them.
Oh, you go
I
ahead.
bought them for my drone, and I'll be flying the drone, bro, and it'll get out there. If I get out to like a mile, it'll just start circling on the screen, and the card won't write fast enough to record what I'm trying to get.
Mhm.
So you got to be careful with those SD cards, and then some of them they'll just go corrupt on you out of nowhere, and
Facts.
you'll lose everything.
I
Facts.
had that fault, thank God. I'd be so upset with all the content I have on the cards.
That
Bro,
ha-
I've had it happen to me.
that happened to me.
Man,
It happened to me, bro. It happened to me on the external card not external card, external device that Paul had gave me. And of course, he did everything he needed to do. He cleared it out, did what he needed to do, and he just gave it to me. It was like, you can have this, bro. And then this is like when I first got started and I was bagging up information to it just in case I needed it later. If I started my own website or whatever the case may be. And man, that damn thing failed on me one day. And I said, never a fucking again. Never again. So I just started doing all SD cards, man, and keep them organized. You know what I'm saying?
See, I need
yeah.
to get. I just got a camera, so I've been doing everything on my phone up until now, and I'm just. Oh, he dropped off, and so he's back. And, yeah, and so I just recently got a camera like a GoPro, and so now I can get more footage without worrying about my phone. Because sometimes my phone will be so full, it'll just stop recording, and I've
Yep.
had to go through and delete content that I might want later on. And so that's been a challenge. But I will say one of the things I have learned is that editing software is amazing.
Yeah.
Because that I was doing like everything through like especially my shorts, I was doing it all just directly in YouTube, and you're really limited with just like what YouTube offers and like the quick just upload through YouTube Shorts.
Hmm.
And you can do a lot more. When you start to understand editing software, that's something that was big for me to learn, and I'm still learning. But I mean, I don't know what kind of software y'all use for y'all's editing. I've been using CapCut for now just because it's been convenient on my phone and like I was doing everything through my phone. But what kind of software do y'all use?
I tried CapCut. I don't like it. So I've been using for like the last 2 years. I've been using that what's that shit called? I want to say for some reason I want to say DaVinci.
DaVinci,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah.
DaVinci. That's what Paul be using.
I
Yeah,
heard that one's really good.
DaVinci Resolve.
It's free
Yeah,
too.
DaVinci is free. It's free, and you get all the features of the paid programs
Yeah.
for free.
Really?
So it's like
Really?
Yeah, man. Man,
It's
Da
probably
Vinci
just
is
missing 10,
Da
10 to
Vinci is the
15
shit, bro.
attributes. It's probably just missing 10 to 15 attributes from the free from the real version. But if you're not editing on a mass like movies, you don't really need it, honestly.
nah. And
But
then
see,
like,
CapCut will like it's like 50-50. So free version and pro, you get like half. It's not that much what you get
yeah,
compared to what
and
you're saying.
the good thing about Da Vinci is like I've got the app on my iPhone. It's called Magic Camera or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
which is their camera.
Yeah.
And when you record using that particular camera app, you can upload it to your Da Vinci cloud and you can share it like you're working on a project. And
Oh
so
That's
like
shit,
dope.
you can
That's
Oh,
start
dope.
editing on your phone and then switch over to the computer and finish it on the computer.
that's dope.
see, I
Yeah,
need that.
Apple
I need
bought
that.
them 2 years ago or a year and a half ago. So
About who?
DaVinci Resolve.
Really?
Yep, they bought into them. That's why it's on the iPad. Because they didn't care about using any other editing platform except for what was that on the iMovies?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
was using the iMovie until I switched over to that.
yeah.
See, I
The
never used
worst one to
iMovie.
use, do not use Adobe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Adobe is
Adobe,
that
bro, it
bullshit,
is
man.
trash, bro.
Yeah, it is trash. I started with that in the very, very beginning.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
did
oh, I
too.
gotta switch.
I'm about to get DaVinci because I didn't know you could upload to the cloud to your phone. Because like I might be, you know, out and about and have like 30 minutes or 40 minutes here and there. So I can, if I can do it on my phone, that's my biggest thing. It's like I need to be able to do it anywhere, whenever I have time.
So
Um,
I've built a system. I have it's made by Western Digital. It's a 1 terabyte external hard drive, but
Mm-hmm.
it's cloud based. So I upload, like I can record on my phone, and then I'll do like certain edits that I do on my phone. Then I put it in a folder and upload it to my hard drive. And then I just go on my MacBook or my desktop right here, my Mac right here, and then I just pull it down out of the cloud
Mm-hmm.
and finish doing everything to it. And when I save it straight in the cloud and upload it straight to YouTube from there. And I don't use any storage on my computer.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I might
Well,
need to
that's
get the link
dope.
from you on that.
That's super
I
dope.
really do.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yeah,
no
because
storage on the
Chad is
computer.
running into a lot of storage issues. I ran into storage issues, which held me back on a couple of videos that I needed to roll out, and I couldn't because my damn AirDrop was acting stupid. And I kept researching what the fuck is wrong with my phone. And I thought it was a memory issue, but it wasn't. Even though the memory is low, it wasn't because I always dispose of if it's content that I'm just not using no more. But I got come to find out it was a software update, yeah.
Yeah.
And after I did the damn update, man, that boy was airdropping like it was nothing. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
AirDrop is cool, but I like the ability to, like, I can record something on my Android and then do my little edits or whatever that I'm gonna do on there, shoot it up in the cloud, pull it down on the Mac, finish it up, upload that thing to YouTube, be done with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
trying to make
So
it. I'm trying to get more streamlined like that. That's nice.
yeah, and that way I can use multiple devices to record content, and still save the storage on all my devices. And then as far as like the memory cards, I got these little bitty things. They look kind of like flash drives, but they're little bitty. And you just stick the SD card in there, and it's USB Type C, so you can plug it into whatever
Mm-hmm.
and
Oh,
swap
okay.
content around, move content around.
Yeah, you got to find out efficient ways to do this stuff because I'm gonna tell you, once you get heavy in the game, man, I remember when I first got started, I was like, how the hell am I gonna even get content for this channel? Now I got so much content, I be fucking losing my mind.
Yeah.
Like, it's way too much. Like, honestly, I can literally stop today and go for 3 to 4 weeks and not shoot shit and still roll out content every day. 2 to 3 shorts a day and one full length video a week at least. It's crazy. So, yeah, it's really about organization and figuring out alternate ways how to, transfer information efficiently and to store it, man, because that's a big, big deal. And I know this, the next time I get my next iPhone, I do Androids, but I just don't trust Android, even the new ones. I don't trust them enough to shoot my footage with. So my iPhone, the next one I get is most definitely got to be a 1 terabyte, man. I cannot go lower than a terabyte now.
Yeah, I'll be in the same.
See, I get the like the 256 or 500 gig storage models.
Yeah.
Because by the time I record my content, I upload it to my hard drive. Once I get it on my hard drive, I delete everything off my phone.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do.
See, that's what I'm trying to get to, because like right now, my phone is almost full currently. Like right now, I've got I think 2-3 gigs left on my phone, and I still sometimes I delete something if I want to like update my apps. It'll be like your phone's too full. I have to go in and like delete some old video that I know I'm for sure not going to need again.
Yeah, I still got content that I never uploaded from SHOT Show, and I dropped 20 videos for SHOT Show. I still got about 8, 9, 10 videos from SHOT Show that I never even uploaded.
That's crazy.
And I deleted some of that footage.
You did?
I got a question for you too, for y'all. How much time or how much do y'all have to go back and read? Like you do, well, maybe it's different for you guys, but you'll do like if I'm doing like a vlog or something, talking or something like that, or whatever. How often do you have? Because this is something that content creators also don't talk about very much. Like you're trying to get something out, like I'm doing right now, and I have like a stutter or something, and then you go back and you're wanting to get it through and deliver it, the right, the way you want it to be delivered. How often do you do 1 take, 2 takes, or whatever it is on the content that doesn't, necessarily have to be, it's a one shot and done. Like if I'm doing like a lift, I can't go back and redo it. You know what I mean? That's obviously one and done.
Yeah, it's 1 take for me.
All my videos are 1 take.
Really?
Yeah.
They said 1 take.
See, if I'm doing if I'm talking about like a topic, I will review it, and then if it's too much where I don't want to edit it too much because I want it to be a free flow. I want my thoughts to be really organized. Then I'll go back sometimes, and I've deleted some videos like twice.
Well, see, but that's why is because you don't cut the fat. You don't edit. You don't edit. See, I edit if it's something that way. It saves time, man. Time is money, seriously. And the more time you dedicate and spend, like you could be doing other things, spending time with family or doing other things. So I really, really try to conserve that time. So if it's something that I simply just don't like in a video or something like that, then you just cut the fat and you try to have it blend perfectly together.
I don't even do that. Like it has to be like there was a video I did, and one of the lights that I needed for the video, I left it in the truck. So I was like, hold on, I'll be back. And I ran out to the truck, but in the process I had to find my keys, had to go out to the truck, then I had to get the light, come back. So I cut all that part out. Yeah. But as far as like my videos, I don't edit my videos. My videos are 1 take.
Really?
Yeah. And like when I go to the range and record, my cameraman Ben, we've been working together so long. Like I can just say I just picked up my phone. I can just pick up my phone and move a certain way. He knows to turn the camera on. So when you watch me at the range, there's really no editing, because the way we record, all I gotta do is go in and take the clips and slap them together.
Right.
Because Ben knows, okay, he did this, so we're gonna record this. We record it. As soon as I get through, like I'm like, all right, let's go get reloaded. I'll turn around, I'll take like 2 steps and he'll cut it off. And then as soon as I get ready to start recording again, when he sees me put my Air Pro in, he cuts the camera back on. Because you know what I'm saying? Like we literally record like that. So when I go in and put the video together, all I'm doing is going click, 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 click,
right,
the clips in, and then it's the video.
See, everybody has like different ways of doing it, and I will redo if I just failed profusely. If I know I know I just fucking dropped the ball on whatever I'm recording, I'm like, oh hell no, scrap that and let's start over.
Yeah, stuttering words, stuff like that. Yeah, I get that part.
Yeah, and or even if I gave like just some information where it's just not precise, or if I said something stupid, or just like what happened today when I was out recording and this big mouth dude was in the fucking background talking all extra loud, and he seen that I was recording. I think he did that shit on purpose. Like, so I started over again. I guess he thought I was going to use the footage. No. So I just went ahead and waited till he shut his mouth up and left. And then I went ahead and recorded again. So it all depends. But I'm not with that like over and over and over and over and over again. No, you can put, if you know how to edit and you know how to make a great video, you can put together a video by, editing and making sure everything is okay and making sure you're delivering as precise information as you can on your video. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're just trying to entertain, because sometimes people don't even give a fuck about if it's precise information. They just want to entertain you. It's a lot of people out there that's like that. So as long as you're doing that, I mean, really, that's all that matters. And I notice everybody has their own style of video recording. I know people who don't edit, they go through the whole video and then they say fucked up shit in the video. They just don't take the shit out. So it's really, seriously, it's just so many different styles. And I think that's where a lot of people, like, sometimes people will notice, especially people who record and do stuff like that, but it's a lot of people who don't notice that kind of stuff. And as long as you're just giving them what they need and that little shot, you know what I mean, that they need, that they came for today, that's honestly all they care for. And they gonna rock with you, man, you know?
Yeah, like
Now-
you'll hear me sometimes. I might call a gun by the wrong model or something.
Yeah.
I don't cut it out.
Yeah.
I just do a little pop up in the video.
I probably could just start doing that more because, I sometimes if I'm going through something, I'll be like, mistake it. Like I'm trying to do like a review on some knee sleeves right now, and I'll say it's like like there's different levels of it, and I might call it the beginner level instead of like the mid level or whatever it is. Instead of like you're saying like redo it, maybe just pop it up and be like, little bubble like this is what it actually is, a name.
Right.
And that'll save time and it gets the information out without stopping the flow. So,
Hey, Dre, Chad told me, he said, hey, Ivan, he was like, man, I just couldn't get this one video right. I was working on that short for an hour. I was like, oh, hell nah.
Hell
nah.
That's no longer a short.
You made a full video.
That's called a long.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
A long
this man
60
did an hour
seconds.
worth of work for a 30-second clip.
Chad, listen, he is, when I tell you, he like the in the flesh TY38. I swear, this dude grinds so hard on content. Like in the beginning, this is how it happened, y'all. He knew that I did YouTube, and I was talking to him, and he was telling me how much he lift weights. So I just told him, I said, man, you ever thought about starting a YouTube channel? And he looked at me like I was crazy. Seriously.
He looked at you like you're not from this planet.
Exactly. Man, when he did that Tennessee Goddess, I was like, I'm just saying, bro, you may want to think about it. And I can tell he thought about it after that. Man, this dude is so unstoppable now. He dropping shorts after shorts, long form content. His view count is out the roof. Man, I ain't even got to say it, bro. Give him the channel name, bro. Give him the channel name. And Shanna, if you out there, drop the link for me if you can. If you
follow
don't,
you right now.
man, come on, drop it, bro.
It's endless potential. Endless potential on YouTube.
Endless potential.
So, Ivan.
Yeah.
So I know you got a drone and you like doing some drone shots.
Yes.
And I throw drone shots in my videos every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody asked me one day, they was like, dude, how the hell you be editing your drone videos like that? And I was like, I'll tell you this magic trick. There's a button on the controller. You push that button and it just do shit. So you can stand there. Like you'll see the video. You'll see, matter of fact, the snow video.
Yeah.
The drone was flying around, doing all kind of loops around us and panning out, doing all kind of stuff. And the controllers laying on the table. Me and Ben was over there loading magazines. They was like, "Who was flying the drone?" I was like, "Drone was flying the drone. What you mean?"
You put it in what's that mode called? It's called I forget what it's called, but you can basically schedule it to do that.
Follow you. I did that on the bike trail. I had it following me. And it caught on the smallest of branch. I mean, that branch had to be a centimeter. Man, all I see was my drone in the back of the tree. I'm like, oh Lord, I panicked so bad.
Hey, TY, we don't have them issues. You know why, Big Drizzy? Because we got what on ours? Them sensors, boy.
No. This is a Mavic 2.
Shit.
It got the sensors, but it was so small. Like when I say the branch was so small, it caught on the back propeller. Like it was moving through the trees, but it was one of them that it just didn't see. And it caught it, and it was just
Dang.
hanging from the tree like this. Like I was like, oh
I got an
Lord.
Air 3.
Now
Let me
you
tell you
can
what I
get a
did to my
drone.
drone a couple weeks ago, Ivan. Queen was like, Dre, what the fuck? So I don't even know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I was sitting there, I was doing some stuff with the drone, trying to make sure it was charged up. I was getting ready to go to the gathering.
Thank you, Wiggins, too.
So I was messing with the controller, and you know, if you pull it down and out, it'll start the propellers. So I don't know what I was thinking. I did it, but when the propellers kicked on, instead of it just sitting there, it actually lifted up. And when it did, it just went ahead and took off. It was like, and the ceiling fan was on, and it flew up through the ceiling fan, and the ceiling fan caught it. It got through, and it was going
Damn.
the ceiling between the ceiling and the ceiling fan. I'm like, damn, 17. Shit. So I get it. The only thing it did was chewed up one of the propellers.
Oh, you got lucky, my boy. You got lucky. That happened to me with my very first one, the Phantom. When I had that Phantom, man, the same thing happened. I accidentally hit a button. That bitch cut on in my fucking room, bruh.
Yeah.
And it does a height thing where it sets itself to a certain height.
And then come back down a little
But
bit.
it got confused in the house because I guess the satellites wasn't connecting properly. So it was like moving around. I was like, oh shit, I gotta grab this damn thing. Or it's just gonna chop me up, man. Like, seriously, man, them things are pretty powerful.
What happened to mine?
My
What
finger
got
on
mine
one of
messed up? I had it in sport mode.
Oh, damn.
So the sensors were off.
Yeah.
You know, when you put it in sport mode, it turns all the sensors off.
All the sensors. Yeah.
So it didn't even know the ceiling fan was there. It's
First day I got mine, I flew mine over Lake Michigan. I'm talking first day I got, I'm flying it over Lake Michigan.
Oh, that's what I did. I flew
They
over.
look at me like, dude, you crazy. Hey, if I fail, I fail.
Bro, I did Priest Lake. And I went far as hell, like into Priest Lake. And they was like, man, you crazy, bro. I'm like, I just want to see, and I had the extended antenna. You can get an extension. Extended antenna. That thing was so far out there, bro. I couldn't even see it. And the only thing I could see it from was the screen on my phone, like literally. And no, I ain't gonna say that online, but let me put it this way. Have y'all ever seen on YouTube where they take the drone all the way up into the clouds and a little bit above the stratosphere where you can see space?
Yeah.
Man, that is crazy.
Yeah,
it is true. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, hey, I just put it like this, man. I had mine so high, boy. I got so scared. When I say I got the panic and like, oh Lord, I don't think this thing coming back down. It took about 10 minutes for it to come out the air. I thought it was gone, man.
That happened to me too.
Yeah, the farthest I got it from my house, standing on my back porch, is 3.6 miles from my house.
Did you take the governor off? Because they come with default set governors on them, and you have to take that off so you can fly further altitude wise.
No, I'm talking about mile wise. I'm talking about mile wise to the house. I got to fly about 3.4 miles from the crib. That was pretty impressive to the battery because they only give you 45 minutes life of battery life.
Well, actually, you can get more battery life out of it. When I bought the Air 3, I watched a guy. He was in the Salt Flats or whatever. And he actually got his to go 12 miles, but it wouldn't come back.
Damn.
At 12 miles, the battery ran down. Well, all he did, he set it up at like 150 feet and just set it out at like 46 miles an hour and hit cruise control and set the controller down, just let it fly. And his buddy was in a car following it.
Yeah. Here's a question.
I do that with mine periodically. I'll just go outside. I'll be bored or something, and I'll just go outside and I'll pick a direction.
And just
I'll
fly.
take it up about 250 feet and just let it go.
You be pushing yours to the limit though, Dre, because when you flew yours that day when it was cold and snowing, I was like, oh shit, I wonder how that damn thing gonna respond.
It was
15 degrees outside, and I was out there flying it while we was recording.
My next door neighbor beat one to death with a broom.
They what?
My next door neighbor beat one to death with a broom. Like he was flying outside the bathroom window and she didn't know what it was. And she got the broom out and she started swacking at it and finally got up in a chair and knocked the shit out of it. And I was like, damn.
I I got a dope picture of Jiffy Burger in Manchester with my drone. From my house.
Right?
Yeah,
Jiffy
I had it
Burger's the
over right
shit, though,
over
isn't
the
it?
right over the parking lot across the street, and I zoomed in on it with the camera. And I
Bro,
was at my house.
ain't it crazy how you can be straight incognito? Incognito. I'm swear, bro. Like I done flew my drone over people and they never knew the drone was in the air. I would
Yeah,
focus down the camera, just looking at them. And I'm like,
yeah,
dude, people are oblivious of their surroundings.
yeah.
Seriously.
Oh yeah.
They oblivious. And just
I'm
say
gonna get the
aliens do exist. Their ass is probably like, these humans dumb as fuck. For
Very,
Of course they do. They see us on
very.
social media.
real.
So did y'all's drone get the update a few months back where so there's a mode you can put the drone in, and when you're flying, you know the cameras that it uses on the sensors,
Yeah.
it actually turns those on
Oh
and
shit.
has them in a picture, like a picture-in-picture view, and you can see all the way around the drone.
So it
Damn.
gives you 360. Kind of like
Yeah,
those
so it's
like the
kind of like
motorcycle cameras.
you can switch which camera it's showing. So like say you're having to fly backwards, like the Air 3 has cameras all the way in different places. So I can put it in a certain mode and I can actually fly backwards
That's
and see
interesting.
it
Try that.
on the screen.
Man, maybe that's why they taking over the game, bro.
Yeah,
And
DJI ain't in to play with.
DJI ain't nothing to play with. And have you seen their new up and coming lineup though, bro? Of they new drones?
Yeah.
They are not playing, bro.
I also see the drone they use for the like the fire, like the wildlife people and stuff like that. Man,
Yeah.
I was watching that video. I'm like, ain't no, like that thing was
About the
scary.
icon.
No, it was no, I don't know. No, it was a DJI, but it was one that the wildlife used, like to put out fires, to rescue
Oh
people.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like when I was man, that thing was amazing. I was like, ain't no way in hell. I know that thing probably got to run about 20 stacks.
See the
It
one
got
that they
to.
used to make the movies with?
I saw that one.
Yeah, the icon. It's like 16,000.
Damn.
It takes two people to fly it.
2 people.
Pocket change.
Yeah, one person controls the camera and the gimbal,
It's
and the other
margarita
one
talk.
actually flies the drone.
That's big pockets.
It's margarita talking.
But real talk, I'm gonna be real though. Like something he said, y'all, that's just so true. If you can, because everybody can't. You know, when I was first getting started, shit, I'll never forget. I had an iPhone 10, and I said I'm gonna do this shit with my iPhone 10, and now I have my Note 10 that I currently have now. Still, that mug's still going. But if you can't get anything else, I understand. But just like these individuals said on the screen, I mean, you have it, let me say it this way, it'll be in your best interest to upgrade your equipment throughout the process because people notice the difference. They know when the clarity of your videos, like people will comment. I've seen it time and time again. Man, your videos are so clear, or bro, your audio sounds great. Like they will literally say it. And if your shit is shitty, they will say it also. And don't get offended to it
Yeah.
because sometimes that's just constructive criticism. And they're just saying, hey, you may want to change that or you may want to do something. And the number one thing I'm gonna suggest, real talk, and I'm pretty sure that everybody can vouch for this on this panel. But one thing I want to say, something so simple as cleaning your damn lens before you shoot.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
right there alone will take you from 60% clarity on your video to at least close to 100%. Like it's really that simple. And people, and we always forget that. I never forget that shit.
Well, I mine really needs to be clean because I'll take my phone when I'm doing like the things like because when I'm doing like recording a workout, I'll be working out and then I'll throw my phone like over by my bag or something or wherever it's at, and so like the gym has dust and it'll be all over the camera, and if I forget it when I get home and look at it, it really shows a difference between the two.
Mm-hmm. It
Oh, yeah.
does. Tennessee Goddess, what do you like as far as like when you're, because I know you're into your Instagram and stuff like that. Like what phone do you use for that, like delivering that information?
I have an S24.
Okay.
And occasionally I use my iPad. It's the newest model. I don't know. Like iPad 200 or something.
Mhm.
I have no idea what it is. But I'll use that. I'm Android, and I like it much better. But just like firearms, you always got to clean your optics.
Come on, man. Come on.
Optics can't see it, but they can see you. You shoot in the wrong place.
You ain't lying. That's a big, big deal. And like I said, that can make or break a video. Honestly, like I've seen videos where the content was pretty damn good, but the damn video was fuzzy. And I'm like, bro, like you can literally see the smears, and it's like, just simply clean it. G23 dropped something. He said, remember this, YouTube only allows 4K videos, so shooting in 6K or 8K does nothing but eat up your storage. Remember I told you that, chat? Remember I told you that, chat?
I was almost about, because the GoPro I just got goes up to 5K, and I was kind of considering. I was like, should I go up to 4K? And it would be nice like 5K, but it's like, does it need it? Is it needed? You know what I mean? Like, is the detail not there at a lower resolution? You kind of have to play with that because, like you said, it takes up a ton of storage, which I'm already struggling with.
What I found using cameras, like when I used to record the Galaxy, it had 8K. I would record in 8K, but when I process the video, I process it in 4K, and it still does help the resolution be just that much more
crispier.
It does help.
Right. And
then but I mean, if you want to save space, do the 4K route. But the way I record and the way I edit, I don't worry about space because it's not going to be there long enough for me to fill it up anyway.
Oh, I'm getting there. I'm gonna get there now. I'd be like, okay, I got 10 minutes before I have to delete something. Let me see how I can make it work. You know. But then Christine White, she said something pretty important for what I do is gym lighting. And I'll be talking to Adam about that quite a bit. It's like because it's so different in each room, and when you're doing posing versus when you're working out, lighting is very, very important, especially in like the bodybuilding world. And so that's something I'm also trying to get better at with, camera angle, lighting. I don't want to adjust the lighting, into the edit. I want it to be just already there because that's the most natural way it's going to be seen. So that's kind of been a challenge depending on the gym. Sometimes they be putting like a blinding lighter on top of you, and when it looks good in person, but then when you're looking at the camera, it really just makes everything kind of
floods out. It floods out.
Yeah.
Oh, when you use an action camera,
he just bought one.
If you're using a GoPro or something like that,
yeah, GoPro 10
do pretty good indoors if you got the right lighting, but they're best for outdoor content.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, their outdoor content output is phenomenal. Hey,
okay.
Shut up.
Look, that's why I put my cat out the room. He would have been talking the whole time. He would have thought y'all was talking to him.
Heat. Like, we can't get away from her. If you male and you in this house right now, you are in trouble. She's all over you.
But y'all know everybody's talking about these cicadas, right?
Man, them things be torturing people.
I'm gonna brag about my friend. She made some damn cake pops.
Oh, you see the red eyes? That's how the mugs look too.
Yeah, she made some cake pops for a party. I was like, damn.
Man,
that's what people talk about. Like, we grew up with cicadas.
Bro, I had never seen them when I first came from Flint. And then that's when I was married with my ex-wife, man. And bro, I seen them damn things. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I thought they bite you because they crazy. They scream real loud. They be like, "Arr!" And they got red eyes, bro. And they scream so loud, bro.
They're around year-round.
And they just flying to you, boy.
You know what? They're year-round. And that's what doesn't make any sense, because I lived in Boston and flew back when it was the 13-year time. And I went to visit a friend, and I was like walking up, I said, you need to sweep off your porch. You got all these like acorn things. She goes, oh no, those are just like shells. You walk in and you say crunch, crunch. I was like, this is gross. And I've never seen it like that before. But in August, I had cicada carcasses on my patio. This past August, and I was like, they're year round. It's not just a 13.
Yeah, they're year round. They just come out they don't come out in a mass form like that. Because if you notice that, if you ever hear that sound,
I hear them in the trees.
That's the female cicada. What she do is go into trees and lay her eggs and stuff like that. So they are
We
year
do that.
round. They just don't come out in a vast amount quantity like
And them female cicadas be twerking. They be
like
trying to get them a
Illinois.
man.
Illinois,
Yeah.
they go get both kinds of cicadas. They gonna get the ones that come out every 17 years and the ones that come out every 13 years. So they say Illinois is gonna literally have 1 billion or more cicadas up there.
Bro, but listen, the
Great.
thing is, they've been saying that for the longest. Like they said a couple of years ago, they was gonna come. They never came in the mass of when I first came to Tennessee. They literally took over Tennessee. I have never seen them like that again for some reason.
Yeah, because when I flew in I was living in Boston and I flew in, the guy was like, "Don't worry about washing the car when you turn your rental car in." He said, "It's just gonna be fucked up anyway." And I was like, "Oh, well, thank you." I was like, I didn't get it, but I was just like, okay, whatever, And then because I had to go get my driver's license that same year, and I went into the DMV, and that's when Tennessee was allowing illegals to get driver's license or IDs. And that place was so jam packed. And I was like, what in the hell did we do? And then I go walking outside. It's crunch, crunch. And I was like, yeah, no.
So
Hey,
Our
Ty, when did they say they were supposed to come again? When are they supposed to come in like
they
gang,
come like every
gang,
13
gang?
years.
13.
When both variants come, they come every 222 years. That's the crazy number.
Oh,
That's a weird number.
Very
Like,
weird.
how'd they figure that out? Like exactly 222. That's crazy.
that
Probably
is.
from the Bible. It's written in the word. Methuselah must have wrote it out.
There she go.
Man, you know she got.
like
Look, we gotta stop Tennessee Goddess, man.
I'm on the third one. So
Oh shit!
The third one. Oh man.
yeah.
Oh,
Y'all was
man.
out.
They give me
I
one.
already had to refill.
Y'all crazy as hell, man.
Well, I do want to say congratulations, Ivan, man, to getting 25K, man. Because, like I
Man,
said, when we
thank
first met Ivan, he was literally at 1.2. You know what I mean? So to see him come this far, man, and to know him, it puts the elation inside of me to know as long as I keep grinding and putting out the good content, I'm right behind him. So, Ivan, congratulations to that feat, man. We'll see you at 100,000. When you get that plaque, let's throw a party, man. Let's throw a party, man.
Hey, Ty, I'm putting it right back there. I gotta figure out something with this back wall. I can't take the Galaxy down because I love that. I gotta figure out something where I'm gonna put this, plaque, man. Because I want that damn plaque.
Yeah, it gotta go on the right side of your shoulder so everybody can see it. Right the boo, right there.
And it's
Do you want me to paint a
crazy.
mural back there?
Huh?
Do you want me to paint a mural back there?
I'm gonna have to do something, man. I'm gonna have to do something. I don't know where the hell I'm put. Dre, where did you say put it?
Where you got them 4 pictures right there? Just
In the
put it
middle?
right in the middle.
Yeah.
In the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could.
And put some lighting on it so that it's shining down on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of dope, though.
Yeah.
Like an alien light flashing down on it. Huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, every live or every video, Ivan gonna be like, "Look, y'all."
Have like a UFO with like a light underneath of it. And it's just shining down on it.
It's like me and my Tennessee picture up there.
I'm gonna love it.
I'm like, there it is.
Look at him. Look at him. He's pitching it right now, y'all. Y'all see him? Look. Yeah.
You can see
He
it.
looked back. He's like, it's already there. It's already there.
And then you can come in there and you can sleep underneath it and everything.
They're gonna
It's
be
like
me.
Christmas.
I got a surprise for y'all. Guess what? Bam.
Oh damn! What's up, Chicago Mike?
Oh wait, is he taking the dookie too?
It's
Mike,
like using cricket.
Hey, I got a question for you.
What's up, brother?
You've been asking us some questions. So, what do you think was like your biggest successes, or what do you think led to the success of getting to 25,000 subs? Like that, you've seen a trend of starting from 0 all the way to now.
For me, I would say the successes are. It's a couple of things, man. That's a pretty damn deep question. It's
Behind every man is a good woman.
You ain't lying about that.
Your mama.
You ain't lying about that. That's part of it. Well, I don't know because mama don't like guns, but I'm gonna have to convert her in the name of you know.
It's the support from your community.
But I'm gonna tell you this: the number one thing that really the success I would say it again, threw me off.
Well, what I was saying was like, what do you think that was like a really highly contributing factor from you getting from 0 to 25,000 subs, making the content, whatever it is? Like, what do you think was like the trait or whatever it is that led you to the success that you're at currently and where you're going?
Okay, so I would say number one is pushing through trials and tribulations, because it's always some kind of roadblock or something that sets you back. And a lot of times you want to tap out or just go on hold. I've learned to push through those moments. So when it is something that's going on like that, when my body really doesn't want to, and my body really does not want to at all, I just consistently push through. I find a way to push through and still get done whatever I need to get done. Seriously. I think that's a big deal for me with creating a channel. And, it was times where I'm not going to even lie. Like, I think I told y'all this before when I was at 100 subscribers, damn near, I almost was like, you know what? I'm done with this shit. Like, cause it was some things that wasn't going my way. Cause I'm always thinking in like a business type of mind frame. So it was things that just wasn't working the way that I wanted them to work. But then I was listening to what's his name? Roberto Blake. And I don't know if you guys know who he is, but Roberto Blake is like this YouTuber type guy, and he kind of gives you the game plan on what to do, great ideas and stuff like that. And I was just kind of listening to some of the things that he was talking about, and I started implementing those things. And I noticed that's when a lot of things changed for me on the channel. So just pushing through the trials and tribulations, man. And I think that honestly, that's like the main thing for me. It was times where you get no fucking comments in a comment section. And I'm like, well, fuck, how am I supposed to continue with this type of shit when there's no comments in a comment section because nobody wants to say shit? But then I've learned that, you know what? Fuck if nobody is saying nothing, honestly. Just like keep going and keep driving. Get your likes. Make sure you just flooding it with fucking content, that the people are enjoying it and that they like. So that's just what I had to do. Not hyper focus on one thing, but stay focused on what I'm delivering to the people. I think that's the main thing, bro.
It's kind of crazy that you said, even when you're not, even whenever your body's not feeling like it, because especially for what I'm doing, there's a lot of times where I've been sore, and you've pushed me pretty hard. Where you're just like keep going, keep going. Because
Mhm.
I've talked to you a few times, and I'm like, I think I need to take like like a day off or a week off or whatever. And you're like, just go, just do, just keep going, and then maybe you can take the next week off or next day off. And every time I've like that one day where I almost didn't get to the edit I needed to get to, and I was going to just take time off and the rest, and I put it out. I've either gotten somebody to sub or somebody commented and they were like, you know, I really appreciate this video, or it was something really supportive. Every time I've came to that roadblock and I kind of
Mhm.
went over it just a little bit, it's like almost instantly somebody's like, you know, I was looking for this video, or I was,
Mhm.
what I mean. It's just kind of, it's weird how that works because I've been trying to do it consistently every day, and yeah, so I found that pretty interesting to hear that.
Yeah, it's very weird. And then another thing too, when you're online, as far as like being a content creator or just like establishing an Instagram or whatever, you have to have pretty thick skin because
Yeah,
people are fucking rude and they're gonna say things sometimes it's just left field and just some crazy stuff. And
Just
if you, huh?
they just get nasty,
They do. Seriously.
Yeah.
and then
And
I'm your
just keep playing it
Huckleberry.
on.
huh?
I'm your Huckleberry. When they come to my channel and say something crazy, I talk funky to their ass.
He bringing that energy back.
I give them that same
I
energy
might.
back. They be like, "Damn!" And
So look, it's funny y'all say that, right? So I do a vlog where I go downtown Nashville every weekend, and most of the time downtown, it's a party town, it's a tourist town. So it's a couple of black ladies that watch my channel. And when I say they was in the comments, they ain't talking to each other, but they was talking about my ass so bad, talking about I don't know why he keep going down there.
Oh
Ain't no
damn.
other black people down there. Why you wasting your time down there? So I literally hit them up. I say, but
They
y'all been
ignorant as
watching since
hell.
day one, right? They like, yeah. I say, well, it's something y'all like too then. So it's like all I'm going down is for the live music, show people that what Nashville got to offer. I don't care if there's nothing down there for me.
Yeah.
I know how to put myself in a position to make myself, a presence. So it's like I wasn't, because Nashville is a cool place right now. Like
Yeah.
it's really what in the top 5 is tourist spots. So I'm trying to show people who never, because I mean, A lot of people may not leave comments, and it's weird that people won't leave comments on my YouTube channel. They'll literally go on Instagram like, "Hey, I went to that restaurant you talked about it on your YouTube channel." I'm like, "Well, be that on my YouTube channel. Like, say that on my YouTube channel." But I
Yeah.
do love that though. That I do get that a lot. Like people's like, "Hey, I went to there or I checked that out." So it's good to see that people are watching and getting it from that. And see, that's what I really want to do. Like I do the car vlog because that's my business and that's something I do every day. But if I had the money to really go to restaurants and show these different farmer markets and show all these events around Nashville, like when I go to the tattoo events or
That's
Comic
your
Con,
shit, bro.
I would
That's
do
your
that,
shit.
man. I'd do that.
You know, it's
I
funny
really
that you
would.
mentioned that about YouTube, about like commenting in your YouTube and not Instagram, because I'll have people that know me in person, and they'll come up and they'll talk to me like directly, and they'll be like, can you show me like how to work out if I'm a beginner? And I'm like, you could have put that in that video last week, and I would have definitely probably had it done by now. And they don't
Right.
realize that YouTube is not like Instagram. YouTube, the algorithm and like getting content out there all the time, they just like YouTube will pull it out if you ain't getting the views, the likes, the
Yep.
comments. YouTube's like, oh, okay, you go over here, and then they push out the content that's getting those views, likes, and comments. And Instagram is kind of a little different. They'll just push it just like everybody else's, but YouTube's not like that at all. So the comments way heavy.
Man, YouTube is so weird on videos and how they do stuff. Like that last video I posted, the taking delivery video. They won't monetize that video. I didn't have no guns in that video. I didn't cuss in that
Come
video.
on, bro. They done did me like that so many times.
I have flashlight videos they won't monetize. But I can drop a video of us shooting like a whole table full of full autos and they'll greenlight it.
Bro,
Like,
I can
damn.
listen. I've literally tested it out, Dre. I shot a part 1 at Part Meadow, right? Then shot the part 2. Same shit. Same stuff going on in the video.
One got
Monetized,
greenlight, one didn't.
bruh.
Yeah.
That's how you know it ain't right.
Yeah.
It
I
ain't
can
right.
post a video of like 5 different flashlights, and 3 out of those 5 will get yellow mark instead of green mark.
Yep. It's tough on
I'm
us.
like, it's a flashlight, bro. Like,
Hey, TY, do you get demonetized like that? Because you don't
Nope.
show firearms, so do you?
Nope. Only time I ever got demonetized on a video is when I was downtown at the Kid Capri video. He was playing a bunch of old school hip hop. Like when I say old school, like I had to like literally out of 30-minute session, I probably only got like 7 minutes of him playing other music. If it was Run DMC or any of that old school music from the 80s, YouTube was like, nope, they wasn't going. So yeah.
Chicago Mike, do you have that issue, bro?
No, not at all. I don't really come across people that play those type of music when I'm driving.
No. I mean, like, as far as like your firearm content, when you drop it on YouTube and stuff, do you have an issue with demonetization?
No, not at all. I'm not even monetized yet, so
Okay.
See,
I'm
my videos
still
won't.
kind of behind yet.
I
we
get
need to
mine.
get him monetized, man.
Yeah, I'm not on YouTube or anything, so I'm not monetized. But when I post any content like that on social media, I usually get a strike saying that I'm trying to sell the firearms.
What?
And yes,
Are you
I've been getting
serious?
it on. Yeah, and it may even just be just
Is it
something.
on Instagram?
Instagram, I've gotten 2, and Facebook, I've gotten 6.
Dang.
What?
Instagram just be coming out of nowhere, just be shadow banning people when you just posting firearms.
Man, Instagram get
Yeah.
bad, bro. They literally pulled
Well, they're owned by
last week.
Facebook.
Huh?
They're owned by Facebook, so it's just trickling over.
It's
Yeah.
weird, and y'all know where that came from because it was who was actually I can't remember. Somebody ended up getting sued by the liberals because of that mass shooting stuff, and I think it was YouTube. They ended up like somebody getting sued, and then so it put a lot of pressure on these other platforms when that started happening. And Instagram, I remember I heard people complaining, saying, "Man, Instagram is pulling like my gun content videos," and they were sending me inboxes. Like Whiteside Tactical sent me one and said, "Bro, they just pulled one of my video and they pulled mine when I dropped one like about a week ago or 2 weeks ago." So I didn't drop nothing else. For 2 weeks, I didn't drop nothing over their Instagram. Then I tested the waters out a couple of days ago. I dropped a thumbnail that literally was the alien video, and I put that thumbnail on there, and they haven't taken it down yet. Weird.
Yeah, they're just all over the place because you know they don't want you to put anything about dollar signs because they don't want you to sell anything.
Right.
And so even if you do, I know on Facebook they do a lot of cryptic things like I got this for 300 pebbles or I got this for whatever, and I see it trickling over to the others as well. I mean, pretty much anything goes on X. I mean, they show porn on there.
You said pretty much no. Everything go.
Everything goes. 'cause
Ain't no
they show
pretty
porn
much.
on there.
Everything go over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Elon was like, you know what? We taking all the gloves off of this mug.
Hey,
Wait, what
take
is
the
it
gloves
called?
off, clothes
X,
off,
it used to be
skin off.
Twitter. You know, Elon
Twitter,
Musk bought
wow.
Twitter. He changed the name to X.
Oh, I didn't know nothing about this.
Twitter
Yeah,
is wow.
anything goes. I mean, there's a lot of gun content on there too. But I was watching one and I was like, oh, I didn't expect that to pop up. And it was some guy that I was like, well, I might want to follow him. And I go running down the rabbit hole, and I was like, that's not where I wanted to go.
Look, you got to do your eyes like this. You got to do this. Oh, you on Twitter.
You can't even do that because the noise will let you know what you're looking at. I was like, oh no. I was like, I can't follow him.
So they call it X?
Yeah.
Well,
they
yeah.
changed the name to X.
Well, I put it like this. This is how crazy Twitter is. And this is why I say it's so weird how all these algorithms work on all these platforms. I literally just had 176 followers on Twitter. I'm at 12,000 in less than 39 days. I've been keeping track.
Damn.
Man.
And I'm trying to figure out how can I take that traction. So I've been showing all my YouTube, showing other content over there. So I've been trying to figure out how do you do that because it's so weird. Like even with Instagram, it's certain reels they want to see.
Yep.
You know, it's really weird. Like right, it feel like TikTok and Instagram is into the regurgitation of other people's.
Yeah.
Like YouTube don't care about that. YouTube wants you to have original content. Like
Yeah.
those reaction videos, cool, but it seems like Instagram literally wants you to take somebody's video and just sit there and do this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's became
You
a
know
big
what I mean?
thing.
That's
That's became a
what it
big
seems
thing.
like. That's how you catch your traction over there, man. For some reason.
I will
What you
say
got,
this.
Go.
What'd you say, Chicago Mike? Mike, what'd you say?
I was saying, like, I will say this: Instagram has came a long way with like upgrading the software, and it's like now you can basically edit videos at a certain extent.
Yeah.
So I will give them that.
They do have pretty
in my
editing.
opinion.
Yeah.
In my
They
opinion.
do have pretty editing. Because before I had CapCut, I was actually using Instagram for like a week or two because it was way better than YouTube editing on the shorts. Because that's mainly what I would use. Like shorts would be on YouTube because it was quick and easy. But Instagram, I think, was more convenient and it came out better, even though it's not like a true editing software standalone.
Mm-hmm.
But see, with my channel, the only thing I have an issue with is because all gyms want to play music in the background, and that can cause some issues for me if
Copyright.
Yeah.
all of them will have like a copyright whenever if I'm doing like a long form, and if the noise canceling doesn't work, and they're getting that in the background, it's automatically a copyright of some sort, and it'll say like limited in certain countries or whatever it may be, and
They got to fix that. I mean, this copyright thing is just ridiculous. It ain't my damn fault because Lil Susie or Thugga Thugga wanted to play what he wanted to play. Like, it ain't my fault. Like, and they playing it in the background, and I didn't want them to play it, but you gonna hit me with a copyright strike. Like, it's crazy.
But that's a big issue too, even with Twitch. So say you on Twitch and you Twitch in 2K. They demonetize your video because 2K got music playing. It's like I'm not playing the music. This is on the video game.
Right.
So it's like I don't get that part either.
It's so stupid, bro. And it's a big, honestly, they make a shitload of money doing that. You know why? Because then they don't have to pay you all your fucking money. And they make all the money for advertisement. They think they slick.
Yeah. Well, for me, if I'm uploading something that I have on my Facebook page and trying to load it into Instagram, it is causing me that it won't allow it to go. I have to try 2 to 3 times to get it to go up.
Oh damn.
So have y'all noticed too? Say if you make a reel on TikTok and you use a song on TikTok, and say the same songs on YouTube, but YouTube only use certain sections of songs. They'll cut their music out, even though it's the same song, but it's not a certain section that YouTube allows. So that's why I say that demonetization is kind of weird with the music. Like they
Well,
gotta
on
really figure
TikTok,
that.
I've noticed that there's a lot of them that they've taken the music off, so it's just no sound at all.
Yeah,
That
Not
too.
only
Instagram will
the
do that.
music, they just
Instagram will
took
do that.
everything off. There's nothing there but the actual image of the
Video. Yep. I'll
Yeah.
have I think I got like 3 maybe videos, and I went back to the video to watch it. I'm like, why is this shit mute? Is it my phone? No, they literally pulled it. Like,
Really?
yeah, bro. I was like, oh, hell. That's why I'm not a big fan of Instagram. I'm just not. Like, I understand that a lot of these young people love to use it, and I'm cool with that. That's the only reason, honestly, why I'm holding on to it. But I'm just not a big fan of Instagram. I'm just not. I don't know.
I didn't really ever use any social media at all, really, until I started uploading on YouTube. That's why when you said do a YouTube channel, I was like, what? Like, I didn't really do any social media. And so I'm kind of getting on Instagram, but I'm still trying to figure out how Instagram really operates. Because I'll put like, sometimes I'll drop content over to Instagram, and it's not all the time, but it might be like a video that I had used from YouTube just to kind of give an audience that hasn't seen my channel at all, like an opportunity to at least see it, like what I do, what the channel's about. And I feel like it'll sit there. Whereas on
Hashtags, and tags, bro, is the magic on Instagram. Real
right,
talk.
that's what's different, I guess, is like it's the tags, it's the tagging people, like it's
Yep.
trying to cram as much as you can outside of the video, whereas YouTube, it's more so thumbnail, title, that kind of stuff. And
Well,
so it's like
hashtags help on YouTube too.
really. See, I haven't
Yeah,
done any
they
hashtags at
they
all.
do. That's why I put them in my description. Like I hashtag and I put them in my description also. Now tags are not that useful on YouTube, but hashtags are.
She said tag you're it. That caught me off guard.
But YouTube is just weird because like one of the best videos I had performance wise was about the damn knives that PSA dropped.
Yeah.
But the stuff that you would think would be the hit didn't even get any views.
Man, come on,
Oh.
bro. Come on, bro.
You know what
And
I'm
that's
saying?
something else
Come
that's weird
on,
because
bro.
like
That I be thinking about that all the time.
that's what's also weird because like
I
I'll
put
drop
in the
like a
title, my
video.
work van is down, views went up. Put back work van up. They like, man, we want to see the work van down. It's like, what? I can't make no money with the work van down, though.
Yeah.
They want to see you out here struggling. Like it was one video, I had cried before I got on the video. So one dude left my comment, was like, was you really crying? I was like, man, you just don't know. I keep it real over here. I'm man, I ain't finna fake it on here. He's like, man, I almost cried watching your video.
Bro, I posted a video in 2016. I was sitting in, so when I first started doing YouTube, I had these dining room chairs, and I would sit at my office desk because I worked from home at the time. I would sit in my office chair, and I would flip the dining room chair around and set the gun in the chair. And that's how I record the videos. The best performing video on my channel to this day is about a Ruger LCP, the first generation.
Man, they love that little gun, bro. I swear to God, bro. That little gun cheap as hell, and they love it.
Yeah, cheap as
That little gun's
It
been in
is, bro.
my top 5 videos every single month since 2016.
Yeah, I just dropped a short on the LCP. It was a red and black LCP. I dropped a short on. I was like, this ain't gonna get no views, bruh. That shit over like 5-something K like right now. Like I'm like, what?
And then
that
my
video,
that's the only
that LCP video
good pistol.
closing down on 70K.
my
Dang.
little one, the little one that I had shooting at the range for you,
Yeah,
that one, it went up there a little bit too.
it did.
Yeah, it was like 3,000, I think. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it was just because they like my hands.
See, you know what's crazy about mine is one time I was a little short. on like my workout. I kind of ran like into an issue where I couldn't get my workout editing done in time so I can get the video out. And I had like a little blooper. I call it a blooper, where like I was trying to record like a workout challenge, and Ivan knows what I'm talking about. My phone got caught. It was outside because I didn't want to make a mess in the house. I was trying to rip the top of a Red Bull can by hand, not the lid, off. And my phone caught the wind, and I didn't know it, and it was still recording, and you can see it fall over. And I was like, oh,
I thought it was a fake video at first.
no, it was. I thought I broke my phone because you can hear me at the end go, oh my god. And I was like, I thought I broke my phone, and I thought it was kind of funny, so I put it out there, just thinking it would be like, an okay video. That was like my highest video so far. And it just threw me off because I was like, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna teach somebody how to do this exercise, and it'll do okay. And then my, kind of like a comedy and my phone falling over, that one like skyrocketed in one day, got like 5,000 views and like 80 something likes. And I was like, oh yeah, I told Ivan the next day, I said, what is going on, man? I said, you see that video?
It went up. It like skyrocketed too. It was crazy. And like you said, it's the videos that you least expect, man. And you look at it, and you're like, what the hell? Like people, I ain't gonna lie, people, how can I say this? They really like that everyday shit. Like they just like a lot of vlog stuff. People love that. Like just the everyday, let me show you type stuff. They like that. And then they like drama, man. Anytime
Yeah.
there's any kind of drama, people just fucking eat it up, man, like cupcakes.
There's some drama popping off in Nashville right now.
Oh shit. Give it to us.
Three people in a critical but stable condition after being shot at the 1000 block of Buchanan Street.
Dang.
It's a blue light special going on over there.
That's crazy.
Hey, Ivan.
Yeah.
I need 2 people to go over to IG and follow my IG.
Guys, you already heard what Big Drizzy said. If you don't mind, we need a couple of people right now. A couple of people right now to go over to Big Dre's IG right now and follow him. Dre, what's the IG?
Big Dre 357.
Go ahead and make it happen for us, guys. Make it happen.
Myself. I'm on the way.
I'm Big Dre 357 everywhere.
Everywhere. Everywhere. Now you gotta say everywhere.
Yeah, I'm following Big Dre.
I'm always following T.I. I think.
I just sent it to you. It's on the way.
All right.
Man, what y'all think about the I gotta ask y'all about this one. What y'all think about that new TTI, man? Y'all gonna hate me for this, for saying it, but I give 2 shits. Man, what y'all think? Do y'all think that thing is worth $1,000, man?
To me,
no.
I shot it at the gathering, and I
shot it.
And I want it, but I don't know if I'm gonna pay $1,000.
Come on, bruh. That's what I'm saying.
$1,000 for it, but
I just don't think. I don't think it's nice, and it is very. I'm not gonna say well made, but it's good.
But it's a Canon Mete with a comp on it.
Basically, I was just about to say that, and it's crazy because that gun literally, bro, is like lightweight as hell. That shocked me. I thought I was gonna get more weight out of it, but I just don't think it's a over $1,000 gun. And right now, with it being sold out in so many places, it's $1,200 and $1,300, and it's still selling out, man.
Wow,
it's selling out. The TTI Combat.
I shared the link in there.
Yeah, I did too as well.
I think Gang Green, I think you're right. I think it's the Canik Rival S, the one that's all black, that's very similar to the TTI, bro. It's almost the same thing. And all they did was just put a little spin on it, like that comp, and then that the slide stop. It's elongated, and then they have the serrations in it too. They put that, but other than that, it pretty much is almost exactly like that gun. And that's a $400 difference between those 2 guns, man. I'm gonna just be real. Like, I'm not hating. I love Canik. I just don't think it's worth $1,000, even with the stuff that they give you inside the case, which is a lot, though.
Hey, I would honestly, I would choose that over a Glock any day. Just saying.
Ah, shit.
I'm sorry. I'm
Ah,
sorry, but
shit.
I'm sorry, but I would choose a Canic over a Glock. Just saying.
Drizzy, what you got to say about that, bro?
What's that?
Yeah, no problem.
He said he'll pick a Canic over a Glock any day, bro.
Oh, he's
I'm thinking. I mean,
They both shoot.
as far as trigger and overall appearance, yes. But when it comes down
Reliability
to that longevity
and
and
reliability.
that history of reliability and
Yep,
performance,
yep.
yeah, I pass.
Yeah, bro. I gotta go with I aesthetically pleasing
I
Canic.
mean Walter. I mean Walter can fix that. Just saying.
Walther, that's cool. I got one Walther. I got a PPK. But other than that, me and Walter, we just don't vibe, man.
Man, Walther
They're
the
good
shit,
guns.
bro.
Don't
That
get me wrong.
PDP is the shit, bro.
I
love my
I'm not a
PDP.
big Walther guy.
Man, them Walthers go hard, bro.
I think I have one of every
You do.
steel frame
Yeah,
and,
I've sold you one.
and the polymer.
Carol Lee bought that PDP, man. She made me a fan. I'm looking at one right now on this website, and it's just beautiful. That flat dark earth and black, and it's on sale for $425. I was like, oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, man, I'm just not. That Walther makes great guns, man. I don't know. It's just something about. I don't know. It's just something about him, man.
It's that hand grip, ain't it? You don't like the way it.
No, I actually do like the grip. It's the slides that I don't care.
Oh, that
I
square
don't like
boxy.
yeah,
I like the PPQ better than I do the PDP.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I love that damn PDP.
Everything about the
Excuse me.
PPQ is fantastic. I don't want to say they lost a customer when they went to the PDP because I have a PDP as well, but I'm like, yeah, the grip is not that great, and I have a problem with. I'm gonna have to put some Hogue grips or something on there, but it keeps slicing the palm of my hand, and I'm like, no, I can't keep doing this.
Oh no, I guess for me, I'm not really loyal to any handgun manufacturer.
Facts. I love them all. I do.
I like guns, man, and I used to be diehard Smith and Wesson until I had a terrible experience with them, and now I don't own nothing with their name on it except for ink pen.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, when it come down to it, at the end of the day, no matter what I carry, whether it be one of my if it's my CZ or whatever, at the end of the day, if I can only have one handgun, it's gonna be a Glock.
I got a question for y'all real quick, since you just brought up a good point. So I'm starting out where I'm going to do like reviews on different equipment, whatever it may be for the gym and stuff. Because like I said, mine's all health and fitness. So when you're looking at companies or product or whatever it is that you're reviewing or that you're wanting to show on your channel, you just mentioned that you had a bad experience, and so you just said no more at all. So what is like y'all's like? What do you look for when you're looking out to provide, you know, quality to your channel? Like what's like the go no goes? Is it customer service? Is it product? Like what is like your big like good like green lights like this is great and then like not so good?
My thing is when I get ready to review a product, first of all, if it's a company that I'm working with, you have to be a company that's okay with an honest review. If you want a pay review, then you can we just speak when we see each other. Because I don't care if you give it to me, if you give me a discount on it, if I buy it full price, whatever the case may be, I'm going to treat it like I went to a store and bought it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So I'm going to give you the same review regardless. And I let them know that up front. And if you have, something saying, well, you got to give us a favorable review, then I'm just not going to work with you at all.
So that's like one of your like either that's got to be like a condition where I'm going to give you a completely open review. Cause I know I know a lot of people have that where they can only leave like a decent review at least.
Nah, like these little agent companies will reach out to you from like Amazon and shit. They sell these little Chinese optics and stuff. Like, you give us favorable review. We send you
Yeah,
product.
bro, they be trying to strong
And
arm.
I'm like, you can send it. And then I actually have a video on my channel. You've probably seen it, Ivan. It's called "Be Careful What You Ask For." They sent me a flashlight. And they're like, you give us favorable review. We appreciate it. I'm like, oh. And then I opened the box and I seen the light and I was like, oh, boy. Man, they got ripped to shreds because the light was absolute 100% garbage.
And that's a fact. I'm gonna tell you, it's one that reached out to me, wanting to give me a tactical book bag, and and so of course I do my research. Come to find out, the book bags look pretty damn good quality. So I'm like, all right, we'll go ahead and do it. But I said I want the book bag, and I also want this rifle case that you have, and I'll do a review. She said I didn't have to do it, but just me being me, and I'm going to benefit in the back end too. I said I'm gonna go ahead and just create a video of both of them for you. Then they turned around and sent me a damn email saying, well, we really don't want you to do in-depth reviews like you do on your channel. We just want you to show the book bag. And I'm like, oh, hell no.
Like show it, like
hell no.
using it, but not talking about it.
Yeah,
That's what
no.
you're trying to
We
do
about
in the
to
video.
come. No, bro. Right, Chicago Mike. We gonna talk about this thing. No,
Right.
I want y'all to see everything about it. I want y'all to see the flaws. If it's not working good, if something's not working well, like we about to do a detailed review on this, and they didn't want me to do that. And I'm like, I'm good. And that's why, honestly, I'm gonna be clearly honest with you now. Where I'm at on my channel now, I am very selective of who I work with now. Extremely. At first, I wasn't because I was just trying to get in the game. But now I'm extremely, extremely selective with the affiliates that I work with the brands that I work with, and just people that want me to show their product. Like, I'm just like with Dre, like if it ain't fitting or working, then I don't have anything for you. I'm sorry. Like they be trying to do slick shit, and then they try to put these time constraints sometimes on the product. Shit, I mean, I may have 2 or 3 videos that I need to roll out before your video. So it's just, I don't know.
See,
I
for
like
me,
working with companies like Streamlight.
Interesting enough.
Streamlight been rocking with me since I had like 200 subs, bro. And so, like, people are like, well, you always give them a good review. I was like, I do give them a good review because I've never had an issue with any of their products.
Mm-hmm.
Now, some of their products have little quirks that I don't really care for, and I let it be known. But for the most part, with a Streamlight, all you basically doing is opening the box and showing the settings.
Mm-hmm.
Because their lights are pretty much bulletproof. I've never had a Streamlight fail on me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then like people expect you to do videos, and that's one thing you're gonna run into. So the people that are subscribed to your channel, they might be a fanboy of a certain brand.
Mm-hmm.
And because they're a fanboy, when you drop a video on one of their products, they're gonna expect you to drop a favorable review because they feel like that's the greatest product ever for that company. But when you talk bad about the product, you're like, this product is trash. They get butthurt. And they're like, oh no, how dare you say that about them? They're my favorite. I could give a fuck less if it's your favorite.
see, for me, I would like if I was on the other end of it and I got a bad review on a product that I had, I would kind of take it on the chin and but okay, that's what I needed because now I can go back. I'm gonna go back to the beginning. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna make it even better, and then I'm gonna give it back to you and say, now what you think? I've already, I've done away with those problems, and that's how I would view it. And I like to have quality, quality product, and for me, customer service is a big thing. Like I want to be able to like reach
Big
out.
deal.
I want to be able to reach out to people because like I've had issues where like the shipment might be off. I get there, the product's messed up. It fails after a few months. Like
That's a big deal.
Yeah, to have somebody to reach out to, that's like a big thing for me.
Bro, that's a big deal for me too. Like when I'm working with these affiliates and brands, and like literally I'm learning that if I know that people are busy, I understand that. But at the same time, we as YouTubers and content creators are literally running a business. And it's certain things where I have time constraints on them. I'm trying to roll out a specific video at a specific time, and I need your product. And when some of these big affiliates and stuff like this are slowing to draw with that shit, like honestly, that makes me almost not want to work with them.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously. And they're big enough to where they should have a lot better control over expediting, especially for content creators that's going to make them more money from a platform. Like that's free fucking advertisement for them for something that costs them hardly shit. So, you know, if you can't get the product out to me quick enough, like over a period of time, I'm just not going to be working with you no more. Like I have to have it at a certain time frame, seriously, to get certain stuff done. So,
and a lot of people, like through the affiliate marketing agencies that we deal with, a lot of companies will reach out to you and like, hey, we want you to join our program and do content on our products and promote our products. And you're like, well, can you send me one so I can check it out? And they're like, no, we don't send out samples, and I can't help you. If I can't put hands on your product and test out the product, I'm not going to promote it.
Right.
Like this water bottle, for example.
Right.
I wasn't going to put this on my channel and tell people to go buy one, and I can't check it out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
At Christmas, I bought some water bottles that look like bullets. You know, they were nice. And you
bought my daughter one in Vegas.
Yeah, so I ordered those as gifts. I only ordered 2 of them, and I get an email from them saying you are the winner of something or another. And I was like, whatever. Didn't respond to it. And a week after Christmas, I get 4 of them sent to me.
damn.
They were given as late Christmas gifts. Sorry, Ivan.
Yeah.
But I was like, okay. I mean, they're cool looking and everything, but it's just like, why would you just send me 4? I only ordered 2 at the beginning, and then you send me more. And they were like, are you going to review our item? I was like, nope. I didn't re-gift that.
Yeah, they be out of pocket.
So they were trying to send it extra and then ask for the review instead of asking for it up front.
Yeah.
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 Some of the companies, like the Chinese companies from Amazon, they so foul with it. They'll be like, hey, will you do a video on this product? And you're like, yeah. And they're like, well, you have to buy the product. I'm like, no. They're like, no, don't worry. What's your PayPal? And they'll send you the money for you to buy the product off their Amazon account, and then you get it and do the video. So, and that's how they work around it. So they actually send you the money to buy it with.
What? I ain't never had them do that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, I guess the companies I look at are like the most of the companies that I'm looking at wanting to work with, like what I can, I guess whenever I get large enough to where they start looking back at me, is usually pretty. Like, they're not small companies because they're still selling nationwide or worldwide or whatever, but they have like that small feel where there's a number to call, there's an email to send it to, you know what I mean? Like they reach back out, and the I'm big on like how long does it last, whatever it is. Like obviously certain things you can expect to have a timeline on it if it's consumable, right? But I like to get quality whenever. I've learned over the long term that if you start buying things that are less quality, you're gonna buy 2 or 3 of them when you could have bought a high quality one, and it's gonna outlast all of those.
And that's a fact. But I'm gonna tell you, like honestly, I understand why people do it because I did it when I first started the channel. Number one, when I came in the game, I had shotguns and stuff like that before, but I didn't understand it was levels to this shit. Truly, levels to this shit. Mm-hmm. And so when I say levels, I'm talking about levels to optics, levels to firearms, levels to fucking gun belts, levels to holsters, literally levels to everything. And I didn't know that. So like I was getting fucking red dots from 704 Tactical, his cheap shit, which I thought was hot shit, Dre. I thought it was hot shit at that time. And he sold me on it. I'm like getting Penty red dots and little stuff like that. So it works for certain type of people. But as you grow as a content creator, especially a gun tuber, through that evolutionary stage, you find out that there is a differentiation between cheap, inexpensive or low cost, and expensive stuff. It just is. And I had to start the game with some cheap shit. Like, honestly, I think that literally helped me with my reviews. Because I was able to get it super cheap wherever it was at and then fucking do a review on it. So it helped me because I was able to sharpen my skills, my editing skills, my when I'm writing my notes, doing my scripts, like everything. It helped me to where I'm at today. So like everybody I'm not going to say everybody, but a
So,
lot of people go through that stage. And some people don't though. Some people have the opportunity when they come in the game to get a fucking EO tech. You know
well,
what
I'm
I'm
not,
saying?
what I mean by quality, I'm not attaching quality to dollar amount either. So if it's inexpensive, like you said, there's a difference between cheap and inexpensive.
Yeah.
So like that's what I want to make sure. Like I'm talking about quality across the board because it can be inexpensive and have high quality. So I don't want to just think about it in dollar amounts. You know what I mean? So I know exactly what
Right.
you mean.
Cost effective items. Right.
Right. Because like you said, like right now, I don't have any income coming in from like YouTube and like that. So it's like everything's like I'm buying everything I'm putting out. So it's like
Yep.
you know what I mean? Like it's not like I understand exactly what you mean. Inexpensive and quality, and then top dollar, like the top of the line name brand, whatever it is. Where I think everybody has an individual, like where do you fall at too, depending on the viewership. And it's kind of hard to tell. It's because everyone's individually on a different level.
They are, but then I'm gonna tell you what also happens too. You have people that try to be funny that come into your channel and try to shit on you because you started with a fucking penty. You know what I'm saying? Little
Right.
things like that, and you hadn't graduated or you don't have the knowledge at that time of other options just because they started in a whole nother realm and stuff like this, not knowing they not thinking that okay. I see where this individual is going, he or she. They may start with a little penty and then end up, with extravagant accessories and all this stuff in the future. It's a process with that. And people don't think about that sometimes. That everybody doesn't start out exactly the same. And
Right.
so, like, just to be clearly honest, that's why I left a lot of my old videos up because I want people to see the evolution, where it started and where it's at now, and literally where it's going to be 5 and 10 years from now. Like, y'all going to see me buying high end. Well, I might not even have to buy them to be honest at that time, high end firearms and stuff like that. And just me purchasing a high end firearm will be more consistent at that time. But everybody's journey is like a little bit different depending on where they at. So I always just tell people, when you come into these people channels, a lot of times you're literally seeing the evolutionary period of their life. That's what you're seeing.
Oh yeah.
You're seeing them grow. You're seeing them like it's almost like a caterpillar, man, literally into a butterfly. You get to watch that. And if you want to criticize it in a bad way, a lot of people love to do that shit. But I like to sit back and observe and watch and see, this is where this individual person was years ago. And this is where this person at now. I think it's a beautiful thing.
If you go back and watch my early videos, like my first videos, and then go fast forward to now, you be like, damn.
Yeah.
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 Like, there's a lot of growth there. You know what I'm saying? And I look at like the products that, my knowledge base has grown so much over the years. And I look at the products out here and I've gotten to where I don't care that much about brand name shit no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not impressed. Like, people will come up to me and be like, yeah, man, I got this, Daniel Defense, this and that, woo-doo-woo, blah-de-blah. I'm like, all right, that's cute.
Facts. Prime example, Drizzy, prime example, Stoger. I've been looking at these Stoger guns, bro. They
Stogers
are getting,
bro.
They runners, bro. And you can get these
shits
like
for $300.
No, you can get them cheaper than that, bro. 200, 250 I've been seeing them for, bro. 9mm. Like, that's prime example.
The only Stoger firearm I heard is accurate is the shotgun. The pistols, bro. I don't know.
They got pistols that's solid. They getting good net watch. I'm telling you, watch a lot of these YouTubers that's doing their tests with those 9mm Stogers that's out, bro. They saying they solid, bro. And I'm trying to get my hands on one.
Long as it's a 9mm, yeah, he'll take off.
Yeah.
Who is Wiggins talking to?
What did he say?
I think he's asking everybody.
Is there an intentional price point that you try and keep your products at?
Wait,
well, that's hard because it depends on what your intention is to use it. How often do you plan on wanting, depending on this thing, it depends. Like, for example, like a lifting belt for me, like when I first started, I wouldn't have to spend that much money on like a lifting belt per se, because how much are you going to lift when you're just starting out?
Mm-hmm.
The total weight's not going to be that much, and so your risk of injury is low. But when you start picking up as you get, lifting more and more, years on and years on, you don't want a lifting belt to fail on you mid lift, and so the risk of like hurting yourself increases. So then you see the belt as the price point is not as high, even though it's just, it has increased. So it just depends on like your intention of whatever it may be with each product, and like how much you want to depend on it. At least that's how I see it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you that makes total sense. And on top of that, to put a little spin on it, is that when that belt actually fails, that might end up being your fucking viral video right there,
True.
because you can post that content. Oh damn, this belt just failed on me. Let me tell you what happened. Literally, bro. Like that's what this thing is all about. So I don't know, man. I just feel like it's so many different people in my channel. I'm gonna say probably 70% of the people on my channel are budget type people. They like budget guns, they want a deal, stuff like that. But then you got 30% of people on my channel, man, that's on that higher shit. Like seriously on that bag. And so it just all depends, and I'm trying to mix it up where I can appease to different type of people, but at the same time I have to govern these things accordingly too. So
I don't have a certain price
In
point.
my opinion, I'll go ahead, Dre. My bad.
Oh, you good? Go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say, like, you have people out there who like to see, different things, like unboxing videos, budget firearms, expensive firearms,
mhm,
budget products,
mhm.
like, you know, lights, bags,
Yep.
technology, whatever the case may be.
Right.
I've learned that I'm like, okay, just because this product is expensive, do you really want to spend that much on that product just to
Right.
get your views up?
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of times they just do that shit because that's all they got to really put a leg stand on. You feel me? Like they'll do it knowing that the quality of everything else, their videos or anything else, don't really have it going on. So just because you got an expensive ass gun, you think that's going to take off and do things like that. I'm just being like honestly real for the people who try to shit on other people when they do stuff like that. So the thing is, man, is when you have a product like that, bring it to the forefront, you know, explain it to the best of your ability. You know what I mean? Like, and it is so weird. Like, people are so weird. They'll say, "Oh, was this firearm yours? This and that and that and this." Like, honestly, I'm gonna just be real with you. Like, it ain't nobody's business if the firearm is mine or not. I'm gonna just be real with you.
Yeah.
Like that
Here's
that it's none of the person's business. People don't know what's going on. And sometimes people bait you. They may say certain things and throw you off. You
hmm
may thinking that it's their firearm and it's not. And sometimes it's their firearm. So it don't honestly, when I watch somebody video, I don't care. I don't care if it's their firearm or not. I just want to know what's going on in the video. I want to know
right.
about the product. I want to know what your experience was with this actual product. That's how people be getting in their feelings sometimes.
Yeah, and like
Am I?
like when I shit on the Chris Vector, you know what I'm saying? I always thought the Chris Vector was a cool ass gun, and then I actually got to shoot one and get my hands on a few of them. And everyone that I ever had an experience with, whether it be somebody coming to our range to shoot, or the one that we had in the safe at the store that we rented, every one of them I ever shot or came in contact with, they were all Jamomatics.
Yeah.
So when I said that, oh man, so many people got butthurt. They're like, mine runs great. Rah, rah, rah. I don't give a fuck. The four that I've come in contact with jammed every other round, and I was out there with a push brush trying to push rod, trying to bang rounds out of it. So it's for me until I get a few in my hand that just run flawless. It's a piece of shit gun.
Yeah.
Y'all definitely opened me up to a different perspective, because now y'all got me thinking like a little bit differently, not just showing like things that like may be consistent, but showing things that aren't worth putting your money into is just as important.
Yeah, bro.
Because I wasn't thinking about it from that perspective either. So that's definitely opened up my like the way I'm thinking about products right now. Because, like you said, some people will say something's really great, and then you go try it, and like it's like, maybe you don't want to put your dollar here, you know?
Yeah, trash.
You got to think about like Wiggins said earlier. You got to think about your subscribers' wallets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got to also think about your reputation as a content creator.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're going out there telling everybody that the High Point Yeet Cannon is the greatest thing since white bread, and it's really a piece of shit, and somebody goes and buys that gun and it blows up in their hand because it's made out of pot metal and shit, then they're gonna be looking at you like, well, you said this gun was fantastic, right? You know what I'm saying? But High Point then gave you $100 to do this video. He gave you this $200 gun, and you made it sound like it was a damn, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a staccato or something. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, you got to be careful, you know what I'm saying, out here. So, like, that's why I tell companies, like, I forgot the name of their company. They initials is 3 letters and they start with an A. But they sent me a bunch of stuff. And I told the guys, like, if you send this, just know I do honest reviews. I'm not gonna do no pay review. He's like, we don't want pay reviews. We want honest opinions. And so I respect that, and I work with them. You know what I'm saying? But if you come to me and you're like, oh no, we need you to say this and that, no, that's not how this is gonna go down. You know, like when I did that the Daniel H9 video, it was jamming like crazy, and I said multiple times, I think it's the ammo. I think it's the ammo. And
I remember that video.
Like,
it was the video. I remember that. It was the one with that trigger, that weird trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that video.
And I kept telling people, I said it multiple times in the video, like, I think it's the ammo. I'm going to bring it back out. And I reached out to the ammo manufacturer, and it was the ammo.
Yeah.
He told me it was the ammo, and he had fixed the issue. So he sent me some more ammo, and I took it back out and did another video with it. But people were commenting on that video. They're like, well, there's nothing wrong with that gun. It's just this and that, or this and that, and this and that. I'm like, bro, you didn't watch the video.
Right.
I can tell by your comments if you watch the video or not. And so you got, when you read your comments, just read the comment. You can tell if they actually watch the video, because they're going to comment or try and make a smart ass remark about something. And if they would have just watched the video, you actually address that issue. But they don't take time to watch the video. They watch like 2 or 3 minutes of it and think they know what the hell they're talking about. And then you have to go and chop them up and make them look like an ass in the comments. And then they won't say nothing else.
Facts.
Or try to fast forward it.
You said what, Chicago Mike?
Or try to fast forward.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Mr. Wiggins dropped something. He said, honest question, which gun company is the worst for paid reviews? Ooh, that's interesting.
Look at Omel's comment.
High Point.
Really?
I'm sorry. I'm gonna just say this. I said this before. Glocks are like High Points.
No, bro, you tripping, bro. You tripping, bro. He's smoking.
Look, in High Point's defense, I own a YC9. The gun ran flawless. I've shot a lot of High Points, and they ran flawless. I work security for a company, and my chief carried a High Point 45 for his duty gun.
Hey, that High Point got a head like mine, 45. Bro. That High Point got a head like mine, bro. Stop playing.
Hey, ball head is winning, goddammit.
They ugly as hell, but they shoot. You know what I'm saying?
Man, let me tell you, them High Points, they get the job done. I've really been thinking about getting one, doing a review, because that might be a damn viral video. Mr. Wiggins dropped something else. He said, which gun manufacturers are the worst? Wait, I already said that. No, here it is. Joe VQ dropped something. He said, remember, it's a system. Ammo plays a significant part in the functioning of a firearm. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Here's my question. In my opinion, which is the best ammo to shoot out of for your guns?
Me?
I got to let you know my phone's about to die. So if you see me come off the screen, it might be my phone died. But go ahead.
Liars.
It's I've been watching it. It's at 4%.
For me, whenever I do when I shoot guns, man, I try and run a little bit of everything. I want to run the trashiest ammo to some of the high dollar ammo because I want to see if that gun can run whatever I put in it. Especially if it's a
Okay.
high end gun that everybody's all hyped up about and it's supposed to be the king of guns, the greatest thing on the planet, the Glock killer. Let me see what it can do. You know what I'm saying? Because I can put a rock with some gunpowder behind it and a Glock, and it's gonna shoot it most of the time. But some of these
Yeah,
guns out here,
yeah.
man, they like, people are like, well, you should only run brass or don't run steel. I'm running steel through
Yeah,
everything.
you wanna test the limits on them because then you can give a thorough review.
Now there's a saying. It's like if your gun, like I heard this million times, if your gun can't shoot steel, then it don't deserve to shoot brass.
Nope.
I'm like,
See
huh?
what Wiggins said? Don't ask Dre. He would shoot floor ammo. The reason he said that is because I used to work in a gun range, and I literally, when we were cleaning up at night, if I found rounds on the
Pick it up and
ground,
shoot it.
I would pick that shit up and save it. And I would do whole videos, review videos on guns, and it'd be like 200 rounds of scrap that I found on the range.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's smart
I'll
though.
find
That's
a
saving
round that's
bullets.
already got a light primer strike on it. I'll still save it, and it'll be in a video.
That's true. Jovi Q dropped something. He said that's a loaded question. Some guns like different ammunition types. You're right, because I got a 22 LR rifle that does not like 36 grain 22 LR ammo. Fucking hates it. I only can shoot 40 grain through that bitch.
I have some
Sorry to hear that.
Wouldn't
22s
it
that
also vary based off of like the manufacturer, what they're using when they're testing it?
I mean, it could be because I didn't have different manufacturers to actually see. So I couldn't compare 36 with another 36 brand. I didn't have it there. So that's a good assessment. But from the brand that I had that was there, I mean, man, I was getting failure to feeds a lot with the 36. And I noticed as soon as I switched over to the 40 grain, I mean, it was just running. And I was like, that's weird as fuck. So I don't know.
Yeah, it depends. Oh, as far as the 22s go, I've had issues with some because they have a coating on them.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have anything to do with the grain on of it. It just had some kind of like plastic coating over the top of it, and it would not run through any of my 22s.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I put it through the 22 AR, it was flawless. So I'm like, I got 1,800 rounds of that crap I got to get rid of.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
know,
like
so but it has some kind of coating over the top of it, and you can actually feel it. It feels like it's a bullet condom of some sort.
it's like a wax or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fiochi has it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so like I had issues. A guy bought one of my 300 blackouts, and he was running a specific ammo from Hornady, and he was like, "Dre, this gun's a bolt action." I'm like, "What the fuck? Like my guns run, so it can't be the gun." And so he kept having issues out of it. It wouldn't run suppressed. It wouldn't run unsuppressed. I'm like, something ain't right. So I had him meet me at the range, and so we get to the range, and we're running the gun, and he gave me a magazine of that ammo. It wouldn't run. So I tried to run it in like 2 or 3 other guns. It wouldn't run.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, it's an ammo issue. I took a mag of my ammo. I had like 2 or 3 different types of ammo with me. Slapped the mags in. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. It was just running. I'm like, dude, this your ammo. So he emailed Hornady and told him what was going on. And the email reply back to him was, yeah, you're right. It's probably underpowered.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, remember a few
It
months
was made
back?
specifically for bolt actions.
Damn.
Well, I was telling you a few months back that we bought some ammo and we had some shorts in there. They were, I guess, it's where the bullet is offset, so it was further down in than it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was no powder in there. They were missing primers. Some of them were corroded.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all in a box. I mean, and we had 5 boxes of this ammo, and all 5 of them had something wrong with it.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
You know, and they were all in individual casings, because I'd been told a long time ago, it's like, you know, if you have ammo that is loose, you're going to have more issues with that because that's more of a cheaper ammo and they just throw it all in there. But if you have them that they're in like a carton or little crates or carriers, then it's going to be better off. These were all in these little carriers and they were not good, you know, but at least I know from my experience that I contacted the manufacturer. I took pictures of the ammo and everything. I did the same thing with some guns that I had. Sent them back, and they were like, "You're right. There's something wrong with this," and they replaced them.
And if you buy ammo in bulk, be careful, because I bought a bulk bag of 7.62.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 700 rounds, and so we'd be out shooting, and every once in a while, it wouldn't fire, it just wouldn't go off. And matter of fact, I think I have one on video when I was testing my 7.62 guns. And I'm like, why won't it fire? Like, what's wrong with it? I'm thinking the gun's messed up. And so we extracted the round. When it popped out, I'm like, that round looked funny. So I picked it up, and it was a 300 blackout. And I got out of that bag of out of that 700 rounds of ammo, I pulled like 4 or 5 300 blackouts out of that 7.62 by 39.
Yeah.
Was it the casing? Like, what was wrong?
No, the whole round. It was a 300 blackout mixed in with 7.62 by 39.
Oh, hell no, man.
Yeah.
That was a ripoff right there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And it happens, and you have to look at those remand also. You know, I have a buddy that has range. He bought 10,000 in bulk, and he said out of that 10,000, he only had 200 that were bad. They were either missing primers, didn't have enough powder to it, and he said, but out of 200 out of 10,000, I'm still going to consider it a pretty decent ammo.
Well, y'all about to have me looking at him now.
Yeah, you got to be careful with your
You
ammo.
have to. You got to.
Let me.
One of my friends, when we was at On Target, he came out there to shoot one day. He fired 2 rounds, man, and his gun exploded. It literally
Oh man!
And luckily the way he was shooting, his arm was down like this instead of out like this. If his arm would have been stretched out, he would have lost his forearm. Because what happened when he fired it, the gun couldn't handle it. It exploded. It blew. It literally shrapneled the upper receiver of the gun.
Damn.
And so I was like, man, what happened? So he took the lot number. Luckily, he still had the box. He reached out to the ammo manufacturer, and they accidentally sent him a box of proof rounds. Proof rounds are used by the military to see if the guns can withstand a certain pressure. And it blew up his gun.
That's what Jova Q just said. He said overpressure.
Yeah. And then he had a box of
yeah, I could see that Tennessee goddess. Dang.
That came in. That was the customer on the range when I was RSO, and he was like, "I don't know what's wrong with this. That's an offset bullet. It was jammed off in there, and it wasn't just that one. There were several others."
Yeah.
Wow.
We bought some what is that? Fort Scott munitions that makes that tumble ammo. We had like 7 cases of it at the shop, and we had a customer come in. He had a brand new gun. And he bought a box. They go out on the range. Second round that they fired, it blew up in the gun. We found the barrel hood all the way down range in the burn.
Damn.
But it blew up the gun in the lady's hand. And luckily the gun was strong enough that it contained it, but her hands were swollen and bruised. They were purple. And
wow, that's
so,
crazy.
We ended up having to pull all that off the shelf.
Yeah, so that what I'm showing you here, that's a 223.
Whoa!
It was in,
wow.
Yeah, so I mean, it was in some bulk ammo, and it was loaded into the magazine, and it didn't go boom. That would be why.
Has anybody? Let me ask you a question. Has anybody had any problems with Fiocchi ammo? Because I've been hearing a lot of people have had problems with Fiocchi.
Fiocchi is.
I have
a lot
not.
of guns won't run Fiocchi. Canics don't like Fiocchi.
It depends on which Fiocchi you're using, because Range Dynamics is their low end ammo.
I don't shoot
Fiocchi for 9mm and 223.
9mm
I love Fiocchi
Range
ammo. I've had a
Dynamics.
lot of good runs with it, but I've noticed when I had Canics didn't care for Fiocchi. But it was the Range Dynamics. They didn't like it. They wouldn't feed it very well.
I don't think I never shot a Fiocchi ammo through my Canic. I might make a little fun video about that when I get back home.
That would be good, actually. You should. Yeah, that'll be a good video, man.
Yeah.
Let us know when you
I've
drop.
been slacking. I've been slacking on my end. I've been on the road, being a road hero, making sure that the customers get their loads. So My bad to the ones who are subscribed to my channel, but I'll be back in the game in a minute.
Go ahead and plug your channel real quick because we're about to close out.
Yes.
So my YouTube is Chicago Mike the Shooter, and my Instagram Chicago Mike the Shooter.
Check him out, guys. He has good content, up and coming. Chicago Mike the Shooter actually is coming here to Nashville. And when that happens, that's gonna be epic, man, because we're gonna link up with a lot of people.
Dre, you're down there too, aren't they?
Yeah, Dre down here too. Oh, that's an easy
Okay.
link up. Dre right around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be down there soon. This month, actually.
This month?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah. Tap in when you get here, bro. See, me and Mike ran into each other on the other side of YouTube, on the like prepping side. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, Sure
This
did.
T with the T and all them.
All right, guys, we're about to close out. It was a good night tonight. We had great conversation. I wish I could stay on longer. Eventually, I will be able to because some things are about to change. And when I say they're about to change where I'll be able to do this more. I'm going to just leave it at that. And I'll be able to bring more content. So, oh, damn. That primer is out of there.
Primer's out.
Damn, that's crazy.
See, Tennessee guys got me thinking now. Like whenever I buy like ammo, like at Cabela's or some type of a random gun store, I'ma just open the box and then just make sure I look at every round and make sure that there's nothing wrong with the round. I'm gonna start doing that now.
See, this is from the side. You see, there's one that's really deep set, so it's offset in there. And it's actually and ended up being a whole entire box. A whole row of them were shorter than they should have been.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, there it is. See how those are 9mm.
That looks like a 45.
Short. Huh?
I said that looks like a 45.
No, it's just because she got the picture magnified.
Yeah.
That's why.
That's a 9mm. You see the
shit.
one that's the shorter one. That's a 9mm that's been pushed down too far.
Yep, I've seen that before.
And I will tell you that is a Fiocchi range dynamic.
Damn. All right, guys. Well, she gave us some good information, man. We are about to close out, man. I love being on this panel. I appreciate, seriously, each and every one of you guys coming through to the show. Just to let you guys know, you really, really might want to become a member because this giveaway that I'm about to do is about to go down. For the month of May, this one is going to be so big. And just to let you know, it's monetary. So it'll be happening in
more chains.
Huh? No, this way.
Did you get some more of those bullet chains?
I can get some more if they want them because they love them bullet chains. I can get. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get some more bullet chains too. But whoever wins this one is gonna be extremely happy. This is happening in May. If you are a member of the channel, you're automatically enrolled in this giveaway. So if you're a member of the channel, you're gonna automatically be put in. If you're not, you might want to sign up for the month of May. I think. On the channel, I think it's like $2.99 a month. It's super cheap, y'all. If y'all appreciate the content, it helps support the content, and I appreciate that. But it's gonna put you runners up with something very, very big. One winner on this big one though. And I'll let you guys know what it is close to the end of May. But go ahead, start now. Become a member, $2.99. You can't beat it. And again, it helps support the channel. I want to thank every one of you all for being on the panel tonight. Tennessee Goddess, Chicago Mike the Shooter, Big Drizzy, my big bro, Big Dre 357, Tennessee Goddess, the queen of all queens, and also TY38 alumni, one of the hardest working people in the damn industry. Y'all know how we do. We about to get up out of here, man. TY38, start to lead us out, bro.
I don't know how it goes. Shout out to my man, the 25K, big out to Ivy, Big Dre, Chi-Town. Tennessee Goddess. I'm here in the chat. I guess his phone died on us. And everybody else in the chat, man. Enjoy your night, get some rest, and wake up tomorrow highly motivated.
That's what's up, brother. I love that light coming from you, man. Very good light. Tennessee Goddess, close us out.
Congratulations on the 25K.
Thank you.
And keep your eyes and ears open because it's rough out there.
Man, come on, man. Stop playing. We're going to handle these savages. Chicago Mike the Shooter, close us out, bro.
Congrats on the 25K, brother. Stay to yourself. Don't bother nobody. Stay strapped or get clapped.
You already know what time it is. Big Drizzy, Big Dre 357 in the motherfucking house. Stop playing with him.
Man, Big Dre 357 everywhere.
Everywhere.
Follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Come through, hang out with me, check out the channel. Shout out to Tennessee Goddess. Everybody. TY, Mike, everybody. Y'all keep doing your thing. Happy birthday, Christine.
Happy birthday,
my brother.
Thank you, brother.
And
I appreciate
on
it.
that 25 people.
Man, we going up, Dre. Nothing but going up from here. We up out this mug. We appreciate each and every one of you guys in the comment section. Man, become a member if you're not. Trust me, because you might want to. That's all I got to say. We out of here, guys. We will holler at y'all.
Happy birthday to somebody.
Christine.
Peace, everybody.
Oh no. Not that. Not the surfer.
He feeling himself.
Not the surfer. Mm-mm.
Hey, well, we know busting guns in your thing. That's the name.
Yeah. Man, nothing you said.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you now.
Dad, can you make
We still can't hear
We
you.
still can't hear you.
Mike off.
Mike out. See, you done did all that leaning around and then pulled it out.
You must unplug yourself.
Your pull out game is weak.
Ooh, damn.
That's what she said.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he can't even defend himself.
Oh, we're still
both
live.
Mike.